Hello everyone, this is Skip Farr from Hard Dollar. This session is geared toward the bid closing process. So if you see, I've started with my start screen. I'm going to use my training job, so I'm going to click to the job, and I have my pattern and proposals register open. Notice that I haven't priced anything yet, but the assumption is I've already developed all my target price, the direct, indirect costs, and profit. So now I'm basically bidding and pricing out my job. So I'm going to start with a auto price option to get me started. And I'm going to use this assign direct cost only. So basically we just priced every item with their assigned cost. I could have tagged those that were subcontracted and those that weren't, but I know that these three down here, I'm going to lock. These are subcontracted out, so I'm going to lock them with their basically direct cost only. This represents their awarded price. Also have some overruns and underruns on this job. So here's an overrun. I look at this. Here's my balance price. Maybe I can get $18 for that. I'm going to look at my underrun. Direct cost 30, I'll see if I can get $30 for that. So I'm going to price the underrun lower, the overrun a little higher, and I'm going to lock those prices. So basically I got a variance now, which I could take and spread to all the unlocked items. So I'll do that. Go Tools, Auto Price. Use any one of these two would work for us. I'm going to say hit target total, but I will say I'm not going to overwrite lock prices. I don't want those to be touched. So I did that, and so now I'm pretty much zero. But then, I may want to worry about last minute cut ads. This could be, 20 minutes for the big closer, 30, 20, even 15 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is open up the CBS register. I'm going to open up this cost item. And so basically what I've got here is a dependent cost item which shows me my cost. So let's assume I have this open for me, so I'm interested in last minute cut ads. So I got one come. Cut from ABC sub. So say they were a subcontractor and they had a 5% cut. -5. A few minutes later, I get another cut from materials. This materials. I had a $10,000 cut off my materials. This message tells me that basically we put it as a undefined cost, so when you start pricing things differently, it may have an impact. So I'm taking last minute cuts. I come back here, I click my changes, and basically there's my cut. So now what do I do with it? Well, what if I go ahead now and I'm really interested in last minute changes. So I'm going to lock everything except my MOB. So if I want to take a cut out of MOB, I can. But I'm looking here and say, I'm only got 15,000 in MOB anyway, so that's not going to work. So maybe my pricing strategy isn't quite right. So I'm going to take a closer look and say, here's this underrun. Maybe I should price that, say, $25. Well, I need to add some more money somewhere else to do that, don't I? So maybe I get by with the $25 here. I'm looking at up here, and I still need to add some dollars. So I'm going to add those all to my MOB. Okay? So I could do the auto pricing again, or I simply come here and hit 0, hit my tab key, look up here, 187,000, say $130. So essentially I got MOB now at a price that took care of my variance. It's still unlocked. I can still make changes to it if I want to. See, I get another change from sub. This time it was a minus $12,000 change. I get the same message. I come back here, hit my refresh. Now 12,000 impacted its share of overhead, its share of profit that may have impacted by that direct cost change. So effectively I got $14,000 I could remove from the current if I want the current to hit the target. So I'll do that. Again, I'll simply come in here and I'll hit the 0, type up here at the top where it's $173,000, and I'm fairly well priced. But then I'm taking a closer look at my forecast, because this is based on over and under run quantities. And I got this $61,000 cut. Well, I don't want to be too greedy, so maybe I'll take 30,000 of this out, which give me a better chance of getting work. So I'm going to click here, see 30 from that would be $140,000. So effectively I've reduced my proposal by $30,000, expecting my overrun and underrun quantities to be correct, and I'm still going to end up with that amount of profit, which is still $31,000 greater than if the owner's pay quantity had been used. So hopefully this gives you a little idea how you can change prices quickly, lock the ones you want, auto price, knowing what these variants meaning up here for the price and the profit row. So these are some things I thought I'd just talk about for bid closing. Thanks again for listening.